Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Hello Morley, hello Dover. I wasn't sure whether or not I would be streaming today, so yeah, it all turned out well in the end. Hello Dover, thank you for the quack. Thank you so much. I'm gonna quickly be right back because I forgot to grab something, so give me 1 second, guys. Alright, so guys, today we are going to, as you guys may have already noticed from the title, work on some Patreon sketches. So this won't be the exclusive story, but this is going to be the community drawing. So every single character in this drawing today has been suggested by one of my patrons. So I gotta go figure out what we're going to do. I already know what a couple of the prompts are, but I haven't checked all of them yet, so I need to go figure that out. Hello, man with 2 chromosomes, how are you doing? Alright, so let me go have a look. Need to do a search. So, guys, if you're ever trying to find a certain kind of post on my Patreon, there is a search function. So currently I'm just going to search for community drawing and I'll see what everyone suggested. See how we go. Oh, you found it, Dover! Thank you so much. So yeah, guys, that post that Dover just shared, I don't know if you guys will all be able to see it if you're not a patron. I think it may be blocked for non-patrons. But if you are a patron, essentially you can suggest a prompt. So basically, we have from Dover, and guys, bear with me because it's going to be a little bit of a tongue twister. Hang on. You guys have already gotten a drop game going. I'll have to look on the weekend into fixing the group drop because currently we don't have a group drop and it broke a while ago, so I'll have to see if I can fix that. Why the heck's that? Why the heck is my display not working? Hang on, guys. There we go. There we go. Now I can see. Let's see how I pronounce it. Are you kidding me, Dover? It's a freaking mess. So Dover's prompt, guys, is Staff of Hermes Trismegistus. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I have no idea what that is, so let me try and figure that out. So apparently, this is what the Staff of Trismegistus is. Man, that's a tongue twister. I got it right. Heck yeah. Congratulations to me. So, let me see. This is an Assassin's Creed item, guys. Pretty cool stuff. I like it. I really do. That's gonna be a lot of fun to draw. I'm looking forward to this one. That is so cool. Like the 2 snakes twisting around, and then you've got wings and a nice pointy bit. Always gotta have pointy bits. You never know what comes across your way, right? Pointy bits are very important. So that is Dover's prompt. We also have a pirate ship on fire with a plank by Mr. Giddy Kitty. So, needs to be on fire apparently. But, ooh, I really like this one. I really love the look of this one for like a reference picture. That's pretty cool. Really like that one. Essentially, I'm trying to gather just a bunch of different references so that I can get started and combine all of these prompts. That's also a cool ref to use. So one of these two for the ship, I reckon. I really like both of them. And has to be a pirate ship. Has to be pirate ship. Is that not the Staff of Caduceus, or are you getting it mixed up? Well, that's from my search. From my search, it says Staff of Hermes Trismegistus. So, hey, I'm getting good at saying that. I'm getting really good at saying that. Hello, Mark. How are you doing? It's a piece of Eden from the Assassin's Creed lore, forged by the Zazu. An ancient, advanced civilization is capable of rewriting reality. I need one of those. Maybe I can change the outcome of some of my paintings, right, guys? How are you doing, Mark? So yeah, this is Dovah's, and then we got Pirate Ship by Mr. Giddy Kitty. So Pirate Ship on fire with a plank. Don't quite understand the plank bit, but we'll add a plank in somewhere. Right, guys, we'll add a plank in somewhere. So Lightboard has suggested cup of tea. So I need to put in a cup of tea as well. I really like Mark's suggestion. Love your suggestion, Mark. Maybe a skeleton parrot to go with the pirate ship already suggested. A skeleton parrot. That's gonna be so much fun to draw, guys. Freaking heck yeah. And a floral Hawaiian shirt by Alex. So still missing some prompts from my patrons. I think how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 people haven't responded. If they do add their prompts in the next couple of days, I can add them in. Otherwise, there's another one next month. So you can always join in then. But yeah, we've got quite a mix, guys. And I feel like all of these prompts actually work really well together. They really do. You're not too bad. Oh, that's good to hear. Good to hear. I'm really good, Mark. I'm really good. I'm really looking forward to like adding all these prompts you guys have given me into one drawing. So definitely got to get started. So I'll probably try and have some of the references on my iPad, so it's a little bit easier for me to look at them. So let me see. So first of all, Staff of Hermes Trismegistus. I don't reckon that one's going to be so hard to draw. I think that one's going to be fairly easy. You can't believe you were late? You're not that late, Mr. Giddy Kitty. It's like, how long have we been streaming for so far? Only 13 minutes. Only 13 minutes. Sorry for plunging you guys in the Nekka abyss over there, but only a little while. So, other one is a pirate ship, and oh my gosh, there's so many good examples, guys, that I can choose from. So freaking many. It's like actually hard to choose which ones to go for with the pirate ship. I love the idea of making the pirate ship on fire as well. That's super exciting. How are my parents doing? Recovering well? My mom's really struggling, Dovah. Yeah, no, she's actually doing worse than she was a couple of days ago. So, yeah, things are not going super well. But, you know, she's in a lot of pain. We're just hoping, you know, she's gonna start improving soon. There's nothing really that they can do for her at this point because the bone has to heal on its own. If it doesn't, then she can go in for surgery, but at this point we just have to take every day as it comes and sort of, you know, see what happens. So yeah, it's in a little bit of Not great space, but you know, we'll get through it. That's a shame, sorry to hear that. Thank you guys. You all pray and hope that it goes away soon. Yeah, no, I was really confused because, you know, she was starting to recover really well and now it's sort of going downwards again. But you know, sometimes when your body's healing, things go like that. So who knows? A wizard is never late. Exactly. Yeah, you're a wizard, so don't you worry. And we had a cup of tea. So that was gonna be fairly easy to win. And skeleton parrot. I think the two most complicated things for me to draw out of all these prompts are gonna be the skeleton parrot, number 1, and then the pirate ship, I reckon. Stink Piss, hello, thank you so much for being here. How are you doing? But yeah, guys, I actually wanted to get like a real life parrot skeleton to put in like one of the domes in my studio because I really like, I don't know, collecting anatomy, like different kinds of anatomy. It was a fake one. It wasn't a real one because I imagine they would be like super expensive, but I'll see if I can show you guys. I reckon it was on Etsy. It looked something like this, but that's a real life one. It was kind of like a pirate one, I think. Ah, yep, this is the one, Pirate Dead Parrot. So I really badly want this thing. Have for a long time. But yeah, as you guys can tell, it's like super expensive. Although it's currently on a massive sale, but I'm a little bit broke, so that's a no-go zone. But yeah, that one could probably be like a really good reference. So I reckon I'll use that parrot as a reference. It is neat looking, right? Like, check it out. I love seeing the way that the bird... Oh, it's got like a little sock hat as well. How cute is the little sock hat, guys? I mean, that's adorable. That's just freaking adorable. But yeah, you can choose like whether or not you want the bones sort of colored a little bit more or whether you want them more white looking. So different kind of finishes, painted or not painted. But yeah, it looks super cool, guys. So freaking cool. So definitely keen to draw that dude. But yeah. So I think I need to save all of my references. And that way it'll be easier to make a start. I'm gonna have to make the ship the main focal point because it's the largest item. So definitely gotta do that. How come there's like, oh, there's a good picture of the staff. The staff will be fairly easy to draw, thankfully, because it's quite simple. So not too complicated, not too worried about that one. The biggest concern, why do I only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Was there only 5 people who added a prompt? Or am I missing one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No? Oh, the Hawaiian shirt. Missing the Hawaiian shirt. Realistically, that I probably don't need a ref for that one at all. I think you could like make that sort of like a parrot shirt of some sort. Staff of Trismegistus, pirate ship on fire with a plank, cup of tea, skeleton parrot, and a floral Hawaiian shirt. There we go. All of them put together. But yeah. Should be fairly easy, I reckon. So yeah. All the prompts ready. Now I need to get started. I need to get started on the ship, guys. Definitely. Ship's gonna be really important. And think I know which one I'd like to go with, so. Easy, right? Because last time I said I didn't even know what the prompt was. Next time will be different. Oh no. Oh no. This is definitely easier than the last prompt you gave me, I think, Dova. Much easier. I think it was Murders who kind of gave me the hardest prompt ever, and that was indulgence. Like trying to visualize an abstract sort of idea was kind of tricky, so that was the hardest one. Hardest one of them all. Alright. So let me hang on, where's Streamlabs? There we go. Right, so first things first, I have to draw the pirate ship, guys. I'm gonna move iPad over there, and then that's a little bit easier to ref off. Items meh, but emotions or state of mind quite challenging. Yeah, well, you have to sort of try to think of how you're gonna emulate that. So yeah, it depends. Depends what it is. Some items can be actually kind of hard, but others are fairly easy. So, you know what's a trick that my mum taught me when I was a lot younger? If you want to try and draw a boat, obviously like a little bit different if you're drawing a ship like this, a bit more complicated. But you want to try and draw a boat, you do this, right? You draw like an infinity symbol. And then all you gotta do is that, right? You just draw the rest of the boat. Look at that. That is so simple, so easy and so simple. And that gives you like one of those little floaty boats. So if you ever struggle drawing a boat, you can do that. It's a really, really neat trick. Nice approach. Yeah, it's very helpful, very helpful. But I'm trying to get a kind of different, more complicated shape, and it's just a little easier for me to do it this way. So I'm gonna have a slightly different approach. So I found out that apparently everyone in Western Australia, which luckily is not where I live, are gonna have like a 45-ish degree Christmas temperature. So that's gonna be a lot of fun for them. I'm glad I'm not living over there right now. So we're gonna have 35 degrees Celsius. So at least it's a lot cooler. Gonna be a lot cooler where I am. So I'm pretty happy about that. Like, I don't mind. Oh, I would much rather have hot temperatures than you know, go and sit in the freezing cold or have to rug up the whole time. But it still isn't really nice having super crazy hot weather. 35 is rookie numbers, exactly. Hello, Face Goofy, how are you doing? That'll be uncomfortable. You'll be 3 or 4 degrees for Christmas, possibly some snow. That is so cold. So cold. I could never do that. That is just too cold for me. Yeah, we've got a ladder over here as well. So first I need to get the angle correctly. And then we've got like some kind of step ladder coming down over there. Where I'm gonna put the parrot, that's gonna be a tricky question, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Like a galleon, exactly. Exactly. But a pirate one. So it's a pirate galleon. And then I have to, not too close. I don't know. I feel like it could be. No, it's perfect. It is absolutely perfect. Probably want this to be a little bit smaller though, or I won't have room to add all the other details that I need to. One, two, three. Thank you so much for the follow. Are you a bot? Because you seem to be a bot. Or are you just pretending to be a bot? Could be, could be. I feel like we've had quite a long time now since we had our last bot invasion. So kind of set a record for that. I'm really happy that that's over. And kind of have to add like one of those, what do they call them? Outposts? I think it's an outpost. I reckon that's an outpost. And then on this side, we have another sort of post coming up from here. Don't jinx the Nekka. I'll stop talking about the bots. It's fully an inverse Terminator trying to infiltrate the bots. True. Crow's Nest? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I think so. Probably it's called a crow's nest. And then I need one more sail on this side. It's a crow's nest used by the crew to get a vantage point and keep an eye on the horizon. Okay. Pretty cool. I've never played Sea of Thieves. I wonder if I'll like that game. I'm kind of curious. I've seen, what's her name? Maggie play it, and also a couple of other streamers, but I'm not entirely sure what it's all about. Like, what's the aim of the game? Have you played it, Miss Kitty Kitty? Only twice, but you basically go around and do whatever you want. Get treasure, borrow treasure, explore, fun with friends. Okay, so it's like one of those really chill games. Sounds kind of like Fallout. Sounds a lot like what Fallout is, except with like, probably not with a lot of the terrifying creatures to eat you and not having to worry about starving or anything like that. That's my guess. And now I have to mount all of these. Oh, well, I almost forgot. The most important thing of all. We need the wheel. The wheel that turns this whole entire ship, guys. That definitely needs to be in the picture. Definitely. Can't not have a wheel. Five months and 6 days, Space Goofy. It's been so long. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I was typing in my followage on Phoebe's page the other day, and I think it said 4 years from memory. So, yeah, it's been a while since I followed her. I think she's one of the streamers I started following, like, first. Definitely, you know, what got me into Twitch, and especially watching art streams. So, I've definitely been on Vivi's stream for quite a long time. Well, there we go. The ship's in, guys. The ship is in. The question now is, where am I going to add all these other characters? Because I know what I want to do with the ship. I just need to, like, add some crashing water down the bottom over here. And, you know, I should be fairly okay. Also, flames will be added. I'm just starting to get the main part of the ship in first, and then we will start setting this ship on fire. No figurehead on the ship, some sort of statue in the front of the ship where I drew the hook like this one. I am going to change it, Dover. For now, I just want to do something basic, so we're sticking with that for now, but I will be adding something cool. You have no doubt it will look great. Well, I love the concept you gave me, Mr. Giddy Kitty, the burning ship. I really love that. Super cool. And I'm super excited to finish this one and see where it goes. Hello, Zero. How are you doing? Did I throw a firebomb at someone in Sea of Thieves and that gave me... Oh, did this kitty do that and that gave the idea for the prompt? Could be. Who knows? Only twice, but you basically go around, get treasure. Another person could kill you and burn down your ship though and steal your stuff. Well, that doesn't sound so chill anymore for some reason. That sounds kind of terrifying. I don't want my ship destroyed. My beautiful pearl. Freaking no. That sounds like a really crap game to me. Alright, so what else? I need to add a skeleton parrot somewhere. So I need to figure out where I'm gonna do that. I also need a teacup. And a Hawaiian shirt and then the stuff. So how am I gonna do that? I could add like a pirate somewhere and have him wearing the Hawaiian shirt. That could work. Kind of like that idea. Maybe have like the pirate sort of standing over here. He's a little bit big right now, so I'm gonna have to scale him down. It's open world Nekka can be quite challenging, but if you manage to play with 3 or more people, it can be really fun. Sounds like it. Yeah, because then you've got like more people to defend your ship with. So it probably won't be so bad. It's a blast to get to sail, which they did a great job with. Okay, there's another pirate game. I think it's called Black something. On Steam. I forgot what it's called. But Black Wake. So it's called Black Wake. It's only like $7.50 Australian dollars. And I was curious about getting that one, particularly just because like I want a game where you can like do some sailing, and I think this one is more close to being a simulator than, for example, what's the other game called again? Whatever the other game is, Sea of Thieves. There we go. I think this is more realistic than Sea of Thieves, but yeah. Those graphics are much better than Sea of Thieves. Yeah, they so are. So yeah, I've been curious about like playing this game. I don't think it's a massive multiplayer one. It is multiplayer though. So online player versus player and co-op. So yeah, really curious to try that game. But yeah, that would be pretty cool. You believe it has like proper mechanics for sailing, raising the anchor, tying up, releasing the sail, watching the compass to steer. A lot of teamwork is needed, else you keep crashing or losing control. Wait, which one? Sea of Thieves or Blackwake? Sea of Thieves, you know, unsure on Blackwake. So I'm gonna give him some really awesome piratey boots as well. And he's gonna have like a really baggy sort of clothing. And then I'm gonna give him that t-shirt, the Hawaiian t-shirt, guys. He's gonna be wearing a really floral Hawaiian t-shirt over whatever else he's wearing. And I'm gonna give this dude a pirate hat. You've seen Blackwake before, you think it's mostly PvP, but Sea of Thieves has some fantasy elements. Okay. Well, I need to check out both. I am worried if the Blackwake one's gonna be like too competitive and like not really just fun to play. Because I don't really have a lot of time to invest in like new games. So the game is like too complicated and I don't have time to start learning it. You know, kind of doesn't make sense to play. Alright, so flowers. Lots and lots of flowers on this shirt of his. And also like we also need some bamboo leaves and things. Make it like a true proper Hawaiian shirt, guys. It's a little unobvious, but it'll do. He's really tiny. Is this for patrons for December of what year? This is for this year. Did I add the wrong date? Is the date wrong? I thought I put 2021. Yeah, I put 2011. Oh my gosh. There we go. 2021. Thank goodness. Thank you so much for pointing that out, Homebugger. But yeah, this is for this year, this December month. So every patron gets to add one different character. Hello, Jose. How are you doing? Undead skeletons, magical treasures. I kind of like that. You knew I wasn't that far behind schedule. Yeah. If I wasn't that far behind schedule, I would just start a clean slate. I'd just be like, my dearest apologies, patrons, but there is no way that I could ever catch up on that. So we're just gonna have to start fresh. There would be no way. You got my postcard already? That is so soon. I'm so glad. I was hoping it would arrive to you guys before Christmas. So tell me, Mr. Kitty Kitty, did it arrive to you without any stamps on the front? Already it's wonderful. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. I hope it arrived to you with no stamps on the front. Awesome. Thank goodness. That's the idea. I think I only received it once where somebody put a stamp on the front. You hope yours arrives soon? It should. You sent me a photo in Discord, very good shape. Oh, thank you, Mr. Kitty Kitty. I'll go look after the stream. I'll go have a look. Don't you guys think pirates just have the coolest sense of fashion? Like, ever? I feel like there should be a pirate fashion trend. Because they really have such cool fashion. Why did that never become a thing? Should have become a thing. Oh my gosh, where's my blenders? I've literally lost all my blenders, guys. Oh my gosh, they got sucked in. No, that's not them. Where did I put my blenders? I have one. That's a mystery. At least I've got one, so it's all good. So he's going to be holding Dovah's Staff of Trismegistus. There we go. Hello, Mustafa. How are you doing? Dovah's Staff of Trismegistus. You like the sound of that. There you go. It can be totally yours, Dovah. Totally yours. Yours to wield to your own will. Mustafa, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, little corpse. Do I usually do traditional or digital too? I only work traditionally, Mustafa. The only times I ever work digitally is if I'm colouring a sketch. So that's like a very rare thing I do. Normally I do that with watercolours, so very rarely do I work digitally anymore. I used to be a completely digital artist. So I only did digital art at one point, but that has changed. Fell in love with traditional art and never looked back. Never ever looked back. So there we go. The Staff of Trismegistus. Dovah's Staff of Trismegistus. Do I hate digital and anyone who does it? No, I definitely don't, Zed. I still really admire a lot of digital artists, particularly Loish. I think she's freaking amazing and super creative. She recently posted a super awesome piece on Instagram. So I need to show you guys. It's a sunrise or a sunset. Wrong username. You're just checking? Yeah, I definitely don't hate them. Here we go. This is some of Loish's recent pieces, guys. they're freaking awesome. The way that she does visual art is just unbelievable, guys. I mean, look at that. Look at the perspective and the way that she handles textures. Crazy good. Crazy good. This was the piece I talked about. Look at that sun, guys. This is digital. Most of the time, digital art has a tendency to look really flat and also not very artistic. She has a way of making digital art just glow and shine and just be beautiful. I mean, look at the trees in the background. Look at that tree and all the textures you can see working together. There's even some more textures here on the field. There's textures in the sky, in the clouds themselves. That is beautiful. That is so beautiful. No, it's not a streamer Z. She is just a very well-known digital artist, so she's been famous on DeviantArt for years. She used to be my #1 favorite artist before I started liking traditional artists a lot more. But yeah, she's crazy good, guys. Crazy good. I mean, look at these military guys she recently drew. That is awesome. That's some awesome, awesome artwork, guys. But yeah, still super love Loisha's work. She's amazing. Her art is lovely. You have one of her books great to look through. I can imagine. I would love to have one of her books. Hello, Mr. Foe. How are you? It would be super awesome if she streamed. There's another digital artist called Siren, and she does stream, but only occasionally. So she has a similar style to Loish, I guess, in some ways. There we go. Stuff is done. I'll be right back, guys. Somebody just sent my mom some flowers, so I had to go answer the door. Nobody heard it except me. You think it's better to learn the traditional first, or at least have all the basic core stuff, then maybe shift to digital art? What do I think? I think I'd probably mostly agree with that, Mustafa. Like, I think digital art can also help you learn how to use colors and be more confident. I also think it can be a great way to, you know, overcome that sort of art block feeling where you see a blank page and you're worried to use up some art materials and waste them. Because, you know, you have unlimited canvases, so it can really help you sort of boost your confidence in that regard. So in some ways, digital art can be a great way to, yeah, overcome those things that hold you back. But at the same time, you know, if you don't understand the basic fundamentals of art, I think you're going to get really caught up, you know, because you can zoom in into digital art. What happens is people often do this. They'll zoom in, for example, on this character that I'm drawing. They'll zoom in like super detailed, add like a ton of details onto that character. Then they'll zoom out and they'll start working on the ship, right? So this bit, only this single bit is going to be super detailed, and the rest of the whole piece is going to be less detailed. So they don't focus on, you know, handling all of the painting as a whole. They struggle with that, so they don't have consistency in mind. And I think that's one of the biggest struggles that new artists have with digital art. But you know, that being said, I think both mediums have their drawbacks. You know, digital art is hard in its own sense, so is traditional art. So I think it's just a matter of like which kind of things you have to deal with and overcome. And I think both, well, every medium has its own struggles to deal with. You're concentrating on your traditional art at the moment, really enjoying drawing with pencil and paper rather than on your PC. Yeah, it's so much more, I think, intuitive in a way. Like, the paint sort of does its own thing, sketches and graphite and texture does its own thing, and you can really let loose like that. Whereas digital art, you have to focus on making it look artistic, because the digital medium is automatically going to fight you the whole time on that. So if you don't put in effort to make it look, you know, artistic, then it's not going to look good in the end. So that's probably, I would say, the number one drawback of digital art and what makes it the hardest. Your plan is to go to pixel art someday, but you want to first learn the core, but being a Photoshop artist seems really cool for you. Yeah, no, it's definitely like a very rewarding experience. Did I receive my paint yet? They sent it back. Yeah, they said to me just yesterday, they sent me an email and they were like, we received your refund, here you go. And I was like, no, I didn't ask for a refund. I didn't even send anything back, so like, just send it to me. I tried to look for an email address, I can't find anything, so I reckon I just can't order from that Amazon link, which is weird. Like, why can't I just get it freaking ordered? It's so strange. So I don't know if I should maybe try to ship it to my boyfriend. Maybe there's like an issue with them delivering it to my area for whatever reason. I can't think why. Like, all my other packages have arrived, so it doesn't make sense, but yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. So, do they have lockers there? What do you mean lockers? Yeah, it's Amazon. This is from Amazon. Yeah, so I don't know, Dover. I'm not gonna have the Plan S stream next week. I'm not gonna be streaming at all next week. So I'll already let you guys know. I'm gonna clear my schedule, which means I will probably be back. I don't know, sometime in January, whether it's the following week or the week after that. But yeah, I need to figure that out. Amazon lockers, you could get it delivered to a locker and then pick it up. Oh, I could do that because I already have a locker. So, that's a good question. I might have a look into that. what do I think of image manipulation style of art? There is a Photoshop artist you know, Benny Productions. He's very cool in your opinion. Well, it depends. Like, I think there's definitely a place for that, Mustafa. There's one artist who does that I follow. Forgot her name now, but yeah, she does really cool photo manipulations that are super creative, and you know, there's a lot of skill that goes into that sort of thing. I probably prefer painting, but you know, I still admire the skill that goes into that. No stream next week. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Amazon has their own. Give it a try. Not in Australia, Mr. Giddy Kitty. There's no such thing here. Yeah, no, I don't think there's an Amazon locker system in Australia. So, never heard of that and never seen anything like that. So, but there is like local postal lockers and things that I could try. But I don't know. I just don't want to place another order and have to wait like ages to actually get it, you know what I mean? So I think I'm just gonna try and find it elsewhere and place a different order because, you know, clearly they aren't sending it to me. So I've got the little pirate dude. And hang on, I need to give him a proper pirate hat. I think I'm just gonna give him like bones instead of like the full-on skull, because that could look a little tricky. Like, I don't imagine it's gonna be super clear. Whereas this might be a little bit more clear, so we'll go with this. Yeah, Amazon in Australia is like a lot smaller than it is in the States. We don't have as many of its services as you guys do. And they also don't ship as quickly as they do in the States. Digital Dag, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, little corpse. Happy winter solstice. What exactly is a winter solstice? I forgot. When are the streams this week? Christmas or Christmas Eve streams? Honestly, Spazcorp, I haven't really planned anything. At this point, you know, especially with like family stuff and things, I'm currently taking every day as it goes. It's a little bit too hard to plan things. Because a lot of things have been shuffled around now because of the car accident and stuff, so I don't even know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow at this point, so, you know, I probably will, but, you know, it's being super hard to plan ahead, so I can't tell. I really can't tell. Start of winter? Okay. Just take care of me and mine. I will, Mr. Kitty Kitty, thank you. But yeah, we'll definitely be back to a normal schedule once January comes. That's going to be a lot easier to manage. And then I definitely, by January, guys, like, I'm thinking, if I don't find a local place to get the oil paint from, I'm just going to go buy some of it online from like eBay or anywhere else other than Amazon, because I want to do that plano painting stream, so, you know. Also, I am going to go out and look at some Christmas lights, so I'm probably going to take some video recordings for you guys, and then you guys will all be able to watch those along with me. Do you understand about holiday schedules? Yeah, it can be a bit crazy, right? Also not knowing like when family's gonna be over and stuff like that. So a lot of things are still being figured out. So winter solstice is the day of the year in the northern hemisphere when the sun sets earliest, making it the shortest day and longest night. Since I'm in the southern hemisphere, it's the opposite for me. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. That's pretty cool. I was watching a series last night called 100. It's basically about a bunch of kids they sent down to Earth and they had to survive. The Earth was radiated at first, and so they went to live in space. And they sent these kids down to check whether or not the Earth had become survivable in the meantime, because they were running out of resources in space. And well, it's pretty interesting because the planet that they eventually had to move to is a long story, but eventually had to leave Earth and go to this other planet. But that planet had 2 suns, and I just thought, oh my goodness, how amazing would it be to live on a planet that has 2 suns? There would be no time zones. Can you guys imagine? No time zones. Freaking awesome, right? 100 TV series, am I on season 1? No, I think I only have like 2 seasons left to go. It starts out well, but the ending is a bit of a mess. Oh no, that sucks. Well, I guess I'll find out. I do agree with you, Digital. Like, as I've progressed, things have slowly started sort of falling apart. I really liked the start, and I feel like the characters are sort of unraveling. I feel like they're not really being consistent with who the characters are and everything like that. So I'm really not liking that. 2 suns just like Tatooine. Yeah, exactly. That could be so cool to have no time zones, right guys? Everyone on the planet gaming together at the same time, working together, no time zones. That would be freaking amazing. Have I watched The Witcher season 2? No, I haven't seen any of The Witcher. Based on books, you believe? Probably. Most seasons of the series are based on books and stuff. Witcher season 1's amazing. It's too good also. Like Lost was such a good TV show. Lost quality over time. I agree, yeah. I loved Lost. But yeah, it really unraveled and got super confusing near the end. Definitely did. I think they try to make them too long. You know, it's really nice to have your favorite show have a lot of episodes and everything, but I think it gets to a point where it's just a little too long, too much. You've been listening to so much Twitch, less TV episodes. I'm the same, Digital. Like, the only reason I watch TV series lately is when I'm spending time with family. Otherwise, I'm on Twitch. I watch Twitch stuff. No spoilers. Alright, so I have 1, 2, 3 things in. I still need to add the fire. What else? I need to add a teacup. So teacup needs to go in, and the skeleton parrot, guys. Where am I gonna put the skeleton parrot? That's a good question. That's a really good question. Maybe I need to add first this skull skull icon. There we go, and then have like a mandible. And there we have the pirate logo. So I'm going to clean that up eventually, but it's there. This is part of the Caribbean, kind of. This is what my patrons came up with. So every element you see in this piece has been suggested by one of my patrons. Parrot on the plank? Oh yeah, we still have to add the plank, guys. Probably we'll have like a floating plank, like sticking out over here. I think that could look good. Have like the plank over there. Am I sure whatever I draw as the Jolly Roger will be the official insignia of the Necromancer pirate crew? That's totally true. Pirate ship means nothing without a Jolly Roger. What exactly is a Jolly Roger? I have no idea. I'm gonna draw another plank over here. So that it looks like the ship is literally falling apart, burning to pieces. No cannon ports? I'm still gonna add the cannon ports. I also have to add an anchor, so I'm gonna get to that as well. So there will be cannon ports, and there will also be an anchor. Mermaid at the front bow. I was thinking of a mermaid, yeah. Will I be baking or cooking for the holiday festivities? I hate baking spazgo, so no, definitely not. I'm not much of a person who likes the kitchen very much, so probably won't be doing anything except the bare necessities. That's all I'll be doing. Whatever gets food in your mouth, right? Ships don't like rocks. Keep the ship away from the rocks. Time to pillage and plunder, exactly. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna add the cannons on the side. Actually, I want the cannons a bit lower. I want the cannons. The cannons can be over here. There we go. And then I have them sticking out like so. You like when people know where the lines are drawn? What does that mean? Lines are drawn. As in with what they like or don't like? Only rocks acceptable are the ones in whiskey. Exactly. Jack Sparrow would definitely approve of those on his ship. Definitely. Now we go to beautiful cannons, guys. That was a bigger pun than you intended. There we go. Awesome cannons. I love them. Oh, you think Jack was more of a rum man? That's true. Yeah. Where is the rum gone? Jack would want his rum. Although, I'm pretty sure if given the chance, he wouldn't complain about whiskey. You know? I'm sure he wouldn't. I think it's like the Matrix 2. They threw all these great ideas, they didn't know how to end it in 3. Matrix 3, you mean? Hello, Maveria? How are you doing? Take what you can, give nothing back. Yeah. Whereabouts are you from, Marivia? Lillian, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, little corpse. You're good? That's awesome to hear. I hope you're having a good Christmas time. I'm doing pretty good. Really just loving my Patron suggestions currently. So I'm having a blast doing this drawing. I think this one is... I really enjoyed the first one. I think the first Patron drawing I did came out the best. I'm most proud of that one. But I really also do like this one quite a lot, so... Matrix 4 is like the 2 hours and 17 minutes. I gotta rewatch the old Matrices before I watch the new one that's coming out on Boxing Day. I'm really excited for that one, but I want to refresh my memory first, so... Morning, Rusty Bot. How are you doing? The question is, guys, where am I gonna add the teacup? I don't know. I sort of feel like I want to add a teacup over here, floating in the water while the ship is burning. There we go. I think that's a good spot for the teacup. Someone told you they never saw the Matrix original? Wow, really? It releases in a couple hours. Depends where though. Like, that would probably be in the movies, I'm guessing. No more Jurassic Parks, you think? They get more and more repetitive. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of the last one. I mean, it was okay, but just wasn't so special. How about the sea actually turns out to be tea? All of this is in a cup, like a ship in a bottle. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Here in the USA on HBO Plus, it will be ready for streaming here in a couple of hours. I don't think we have HBO Plus. I don't reckon we do. So maybe for you guys, but I doubt that I could get it. You're still thinking of waiting up or going to sleep and watching it tomorrow, but you're getting tired. Yeah, I can imagine. It must be like super late over there. You should get some rest. This music starts out similar to the Dexter TV show theme, and with the same level of creepiness. Never heard that before. What is this song? Let me check. This is Settle the Score by Ghost Stories Incorporated. I love their stuff. It's so eerie. Super, super eerie. I'm trying to grungify all of this wood. Make it look a little bit more distressed, like it's broken off of the ship. So ideally, that's what we want it to look like. Because the ship's going to be put on fire. I'm going to give it some flames as well. I first need to figure out where I'm going to add the other characters though. You don't have HBO, but you assume that means it will be released in the high seas within a few hours? Could be. We need to check if it's going to be released on any Australian streaming platforms. Maybe it will be. Like, if it's released in the States, surely there's a way where we can get it too, I'd imagine. You'd rather love to go get you some showtime to see the new Dexter season. You kind of lost interest in Dexter after a while. Too many plots. What's Dexter about? It's an amazing show. You're currently watching the reboot. Too many plots. There we go. Alright. So, the skeleton parrot, guys. I'm really dreading adding the skeleton parrot because he's hard, but I need to add him somewhere. So, I reckon I'm going to add him over here. Right over here. He is a pretty large parrot as well, so, you know. And then we've got like the other wing over there. So skeleton parrot has been added, guys. I think, what am I gonna put on the crest? I really feel like I want to add like a skeleton parrot head as well to that. But I don't know whether that's gonna look good or not. I think something else might look better. So I'll think of something else. The darkest dark Vader grew up to be a better actor. Polly want a cracker! Yeah, you're definitely gonna give this Polly a cracker. Otherwise, you know, your life could be in danger. Considering he's already undead, you never know what he might do. It's quite likable despite it all. Dexter's narration or internal monologue in the show, epic. Dexter's about a serial killer who kills serial killers. I like that. I really like that. Racks up an impressive body count. Is there a new challenge prompt? Guys, we have to think of, how about we make a tombstone? What do you guys reckon? Shall we make the next prompt for the next art challenge tombstone? Let's do that. I'm gonna need to find a new deadline, but I think I said second week of January. So 16th. If we make it for the 16th, I think let's make the 16th the deadline. Not just serial killers, just killers that slip through the cracks of the justice system. Oh, okay. th is Sunday? What? Oh, because my computer's set incorrectly. Okay, the 14th then. We can make it the 14th. Did I like the show Succeed Under? Never seen it. Darlings, we're going to bed. I hope we all have a happy winter solstice and good night. No worries, Melitor. You too. Hope you enjoy your Christmas time. I need to find... It's not called a crest, guys. It's not called a crest. Tonight is the solstice? Oh, okay. I feel like I could make it an octopus tentacle. That could be pretty cool. There we go. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like the look of that. Thank you so much, Dovah. Tombstone. Shelby Tombstone. I actually feel like they didn't do such a bad job with the new Star Wars. I know a lot of hardcore fans were quite upset about some stuff, and I get it, but overall, I think they actually did a pretty good job. You know, because they were also, you have to understand, they were also trying to reel in new viewers, not just people who already liked Star Wars. but rather like get and grow a new viewer base. And I think the way that they did it, it was appealing for people who didn't already know Star Wars very well, because it allowed them to be able to follow. And while I know there was some stuff that the hardcore fans weren't very happy about, I still think overall it was a really good movie. And, you know, they're going to have to start adding like a new direction and everything as well. What are the parameters for the Tombstone Art Challenge? What do you mean parameters? Like rules? There are none. There are none except keep it family friendly, obviously, which is like just an overall rule on the stream. If I had a clone of myself, would I torture it? No, why would I do that? I would set it to work. I would set it to work and I would make it create art all day long and be productive. Or I would make it my cleaning slave, make it do all of the mundane things during my day, and then I could do all of the fun stuff, right? Are there color restrictions? Such as hypothetically, no green tombstones. I think yeah, maybe we need to add some parameters, guys. What shall we add? What kind of parameters are we gonna add to the Tombstone Challenge? Isn't that slavery? Technically, yes, but it is me that I'm setting to work, right? You think they're well-made Star Wars, you just didn't get why they're fighting the same enemy? Could be, yeah. Maybe no green tombstones. Shall we make it no green tombstones, guys? And then hopefully Spazcore can actually be disqualified this time round. Maybe. Well, I really love what this octopus crest thing's looking like. Is it actually called a crest, guys? Because I couldn't find the word crest anywhere. It didn't say that it's called a crest anywhere. So I'm kind of doubtful, guys. It might be green from moss though, that's true. So, okay, what shall we make it? What can we have? One parameter you need is basic human wide. That's true. It's very common for Tombstone to have green moss. Good point. You do make a good point. Alright, how about the parameter could be... Let me think. That's a good question. How about no aliens? No aliens. This is a Tombstone challenge and we shall bury no aliens, alright? I guess the ship could be called the Kraken. Could be a good name for it. I like that idea. I really like the tiny teacup sitting like right over there. It's looking pretty chill. It's like a mermaid teacup, guys. Mermaid teacup. Just waiting for a beautiful mermaid to come and have a drink. I really want a cup of tea right now, so bad. So freaking bad. Alright, what else? I have everything. I actually literally have everything, guys. So, all that's left is I need to start coloring. Well, rendering. Not gonna color this one. Irish tea is your favorite? Never tried Irish tea before. Miss Violet, thank you so much for the follow. Please sit down and join our vampire tea party. We have a cup of tea for you right over here. We need a rated Star Wars. Alright, so I guess we can start adding flames. Drawing the flames is actually kind of a little daunting, guys. Kind of a little bit daunting. So, I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm doing. But I think it would be good to have like some flames over here. And I'll add some more over on this side as well. So his entire ship is burning to shreds. Do you guys think he's just like chill about it? Or has he not noticed? Add to what Dova said above, Disney is always focused on profits through merchandise. So you think aspects like storytelling were neglected? Yeah, most likely, sadly so. It's really surprising, like, lately, how many, like, very famous actors have started playing in TV series, you know? Like, ages ago, really good actors only used to play in movies, but lately, they've started playing in TV series a lot more, so it's becoming a thing. It really is. It's burning! It really is, yeah. The ship is now fully on fire, guys. Fully on fire. I mean, The Mandalorian? Yeah, Mandalorian's freaking awesome. When is the new Mandalorian season coming out? Well, there's already 2 seasons out about it, so I don't know if you've seen the second one. I don't know if there's another one coming out. Is there? Another lead broke. It's always the little piece. McGarrett, hello. Thank you so much for the follow. You saw 2 seasons so far. Okay, so is there another one coming out? TV is no longer considered a lower medium. Yeah, exactly. It did, Dova. It broke again. Freaking broke again. Nick Soden, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome, little corpse. Alright, so I'm gonna add some flames right behind him as well. Sort of climbing their way up. There we go. Lots and lots of flames. I need to add some darker bits in there though. They're lacking a little bit of contrast. My illustrations are very beautiful. You love them. Thank you, Nix. Thank you so much. You're welcome to be here. Looking forward to the Boba Fett one. Yeah, that one will be super exciting. Visual effects are cheaper than practice. Helps TV. True. You can watch 2 seasons in a couple of days. Make it a movie, kinda. You didn't watch Breaking Bad and you don't plan on it since you came to know that Walter's family are such ungrateful idiots. Oh no. That's painful. So what don't I have? I have pretty much everything I need now, guys. Everything that my patron suggested, every single prompt, is in here. So I reckon I'm good to go. I can start working on things like the rendering and everything else. It's looking awesome. Thank you, Mark. Despite his family, it was edge of your seat suspense. my goodness, Stylus and Pen. We have a new raid, guys, by someone who's never raided us before. Stylus and Pen, thank you so much for that raid. It's Stylus and Pen raid. We've never been raided by you before. Thank you so much. Do you want to share some of your art with us? If you like, you can drop a link to your social media. You can also share a clip from your stream. That would be awesome. Look at your stream setup. That is so cool to see. I always love seeing people's behind the scenes. Thank you so much for raiding us. You're an artist too? I think most everyone here are pretty much, you know, either interested in art or are artists in their own, you know, way, one way or another. Thank you so much for raiding us, Stylus. What kind of art do you make? You love all the creatives. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Charred Bean and Jasmine and Stylus Pen, thank you so much for the follows, guys. Really appreciate that. Stylus, you gotta introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us where you're from. Tell us about your art. We want to know more about you, and if you have some links to some of your work, I would love to have a look. You do watercolor portraits mostly? Cool! I am in love with watercolor myself, so most people here probably are too. Love the pirate ship. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you for the follow. This is a piece that my patrons have suggested. So each of my patrons get to suggest one character. So we have Burning Ship, we have Parrot Skeleton or Skeleton Parrot, we have this Staff of Trismegistus, and we have a Hawaiian shirt and a teacup. So every single patron has suggested a different prompt in this piece. So it's pretty awesome to work on. Do you need a ticket or you can drop it? Dovah will give you a permit. So if you just go ahead and post, Dovah should either share your link or give you a permit. Parrot Skeleton is very different from Skeleton Parrot. That's true. One's alive, the other is very much undead. There we go, Stylus and Pen's Instagram page. Let us have a look, guys. Let us have a look. This is freaking awesome. Guys, check out Stylus's work. Oh my gosh. I love your watercolors. It's so delicate and beautiful. That is awesome. That is awesome. Really cool work. Look at this character. Ooh, that is beautiful. I love when watercolor has this amount of texture in it. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is freaking gorgeous. Absolutely love it. Your same pirate ship, love it. These are so cool. Look at your characters. I love the way you draw faces. There's so much personality to them. Niftiness, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, little corpse. These are rad. Did you add like an extra eye? He actually has extra limbs and extra eyes, guys. That is sick. That is freaking sick. You love pirates, that's why you chose to raid me? Your room growing up was a pirate themed one. That is awesome. Pirates are freaking amazing. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for raiding us. Your artwork is so cool. So freaking cool. Absolutely love it. Guys, please go and give Stylus a follow. They were kind enough to raid us and share their family with us, so please go and share some love with them. So what piece did you work on today? Alright, so I have to keep rendering, guys. I only have like a short while left to go, and then I have to end stream and make dinner and stuff. So I need to hurry up. I really do. Nice perspectives for the bow of the boat. Thank you, Nifty. Thank you so much. You should get some dinner later. You like the ones where the paint tools are like the painting. Very meta. So we got some flames. The idea was this pirate ship needs to be on fire. That was the prompt suggested by my Patron. So, this ship is on fire, guys. Absolutely burning to shreds. I'm gonna add some smoke as well. Adding little pieces of ashes and stuff to make the flames look more realistic. His ship definitely isn't in great shape right now. Don't know how long it's gonna last. Possibly brave, possibly drunk. I would say possibly drunk. He is a pirate after all. Something tells you, I place your thieves. I actually don't. I drew this because my patron suggested it. So, and some of them place your thieves. So yeah, this is a patron directed drawing. Completely chosen by my patrons. You love it? The teacup in the water? That was one of the prompts. That was one of the prompts, so I had to fit it in. We're definitely getting there, guys. There's a lot to go, but the main basics are in. So I'm pretty happy with today's progress. Pretty happy. It's turned out really well. Amazing work as always. Thank you, Dova. I gotta try Sea of Thieves. I really do. I feel like it's the kind of game that I could just chill out and play with some friends. So, really gotta give it a go. I need to make sure these sails look properly tattered in pieces. Needs to look broken enough. Well, the sails look tattered. Now I gotta try and add. Am I gonna make the sail black? I don't think so. It needs to stand out, which means I need to make the skeleton black. All of this is gonna go dark. Do you guys know of any good pirate movies other than Pirates of the Caribbean? Because I'd really love to watch some more pirate movies, but I don't know of any really good ones. I remember watching a movie some time ago, and it was about like this, the whole planet got flooded by water, and basically only a few people had created like survival areas, and the survivable areas were literally just like shacks that they put up, or Waterworld. Yes, Waterworld. That wasn't that bad. It wasn't the best movie, but you know, it was pretty unique, pretty interesting, I guess. But it wasn't really a pirate movie, so. The Kurt Russell movie, I don't know who the main actor was, so it was based off a comic. Really? Remember someone saying it's considered one of the worst in a funny way. Yes, that's the way I would put it. It's really bad, but also like, I don't know. It's a unique story. I think it's what captivates you, and like, it's it's like not really a comedy, but you gotta watch it to know, I guess. You gotta watch it to know. It's so bad that it's good. I think so. Yeah, I think that's it. Because yeah, it's definitely not the greatest creation ever. I definitely won't say that. And like there's a lot of flaws, directing kind of flaws and stuff, and the acting is in some places pretty awful, so you know, but I like the concept. I think the concept was really cool. So that was awesome. Treasure Island is an incredible pirate story. Read the book as a kid, not sure how the movie is though. The one with Christian Bale, didn't hear much, so you're guessing it's bad. I'll put that on my list. What's it called? Treasure Island. You said it's got Christian Bale? Oh, yep, I found it. I found it. Okay. It's pretty old now. Maybe that's why. Waterworld's almost the same as Mad Max. Freshwater is hard to come by. Yes, I agree with Bethcorp. It's definitely a lot like Mad Max. It's got the same vibe. Beautiful piece. Well, you must bid me a great rest of stream. You need to eat dinner, but thank you for being so kind to your community. Oh, no worries, Stylist. Thank you so much for rating and showing off your art to us. I really appreciate that. You think there's an original movie and the Christian Bale one is a reboot. Okay, got it. Guys, please go and give Stylus a follow, guys. He rated us earlier. He does awesome watercolor artwork. You gotta go give him a follow. Alright, so, pirate logo is done. I could just add like, because I'm gonna make this little flag black. This tiny little mini one can be black. And because it's got enough contrast behind it, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. Oh dear. I misaligned this thing. We'll need to fix that up. There we go. Tillman Ray, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, little corpse. You found this, but it seems to be mostly old or classic movies. Why do they keep making new pirate movies? Why is that not a thing? That's weird. Is it just unpopular, or are they just too worried everyone's gonna compare it to Pirates of the Caribbean and it just won't be a success? Because that has really set a very hard bar to raise, you know? I don't know how you can make a better movie than Pirates of the Caribbean. And that's a pretty damn good pirate movie right there. Good point. You can't think of any popular pirate movies within the last 40 plus years. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty much only Pirates of the Caribbean. A lot of island movies, but not pirate movies. Yeah, exactly. Why not pirates? You know, it's such a cool concept. Probably because of logistics, the film sets and VFX needed. Perhaps Pod C was done only because Disney had the resources to make it, based on one of their theme rides. That's true. That's true. Good night, Face Goofy. I hope you have a good Christmas if I don't see you again. Thank you so much for being here. Alright, so I need to get this door done, guys. A pirate's life for me. We pillage, plunder, we rifle, loot, drink me hearties, yo-yo, we kidnap and ravage and don't give a hoot, drink up me hearties. The Count of Monte Cristo, but only that movie is pirating. That's a new one? The Count of Monte Cristo. I think I've seen that one. Count of Monte Cristo. Let me see. I don't know. When was this movie created? 2002? I don't think I've seen this one. I'll have to check that one out. That looks pretty cool. Alright, so I need to make a start on the ship itself, not just keep adding little procrastinating details, guys. I need to make a start. The ship needs to be done. I'm not going to add like a ton of water. I'm only going to add like the illusion of water in the front and a little bit around the ship as well, because we don't have time to do fully fledged water in this scene. That'll take ages. There we go. Alright, I think I can start working with this thicker pencil as well, because I can now go a little darker. Gankutsuo, a futuristic anime version of Count of Monte Cristo, is worth watching as well. Is that an Asian movie? Because I feel like Asian movies are really good sometimes. You're an anime expert. So is that an anime then? Alright, so floorboards, guys. Floorboards and walls. That's what we're gonna get to right about now. You go for the animes with literature value? What does that mean? Got the main floorboards done. Gotta do some wall floorboards as well. I really love the prison scene, where they locked what was the pirate's name? Pirates of the Caribbean, that fell in love with a girl again. I forgot his name. Like when they locked him up, I love the scene in the prison. The prison scene was really cool. I love that bit. Because story and character development, it means not silly animes per se, but animes with very good storytelling. Yeah, I think there's like a ton of very trashy animes out there as well. And they're giving anime a bad name. I need to figure out the light's coming from that side. So that means I can probably make this a little bit darker too. And this side of the ship is going to be less lit up than the other side. Number one anime of all time is Berserk. Number two is Monster. I don't know any animes except for like one of my favorite childhood shows was Heidi. I love the Heidi version, the anime Heidi version. That one's really cool. I also love the Three Musketeers had like an anime, and I was obsessed with the Three Musketeer anime. It was so cool. Kind of looks like the fire is coming out of the floorboards. Kind of does. Need to make it a little bit more realistic. So, floorboards gonna be cracked. There we go. I have to look up Heidi and the Three Musketeers. Haven't seen those. I just love the art direction in anime, really. Like the colors they use, the way that they animate the characters, give them expressions and everything. That's why I feel like when they redid Lion King, they removed all of that. You know, it was really sad.
They're here.
Oh my goodness, Sarah! Sarah, thank you so much for rating us. I really appreciate that. Guys, if you don't already follow Sarah, she is an amazing oil painter, guys. She does awesome artwork. Large scale pieces like you've never seen on Twitch before. You gotta go give her a follow. Also, guys, if you'd like to share some links to Sarah's stuff, if you'd like to do that yourself, please do that. Share with us what you did on your stream today. I would love to have a look. This piece, again, guys, this is one of the ships that Sarah painted. How very fitting. A ship clip right when I'm drawing a pirate ship. How very fitting. How was your stream, Sarah? Hello, Misanthropy. How are you doing? We're currently working on a Patron piece, so each one of my patrons have suggested one item in this drawing of mine. So yeah. Who's the lucky guy buying that, you wonder? What, Sarah's painting? The ship won't take 84 years to finish though. Yes, this one won't take that long. Hopefully I can finish it today, guys. That's the idea. You're well, how am I? I'm good, Misanthropy. I'm really good. Sounds fun. Yeah, it really is. It's like, I really look forward every month to seeing what my patrons are going to suggest, you know? Because, I don't know. I don't know what they suggest. They just come up with random things for me to draw every month, and I have to piece those together into one single drawing, guys. So it's a lot of fun. It's a whole lot of fun. So yeah, we have a pirate in a Hawaiian t-shirt. So Hawaiian t-shirt was one of the, or Hawaiian shirt, was one of the prompts we had for this community drawing. So I gave the pirate a beautiful Hawaiian shirt, guys. The other prompt was Staff of something. Staff of what? Let me see. Anyway, it's a staff from some kind of game, from Assassin's Creed, I think. So we have this staff from Assassin's Creed, and that was Dovah's suggestion. And then we have a burning ship on fire and a plank. So I've added 3 planks. And the other prompt was a cute little teacup. Thank you so much for the follow, Misanthropy. Also, Alamar, thank you for your resub. Really appreciate that resub, Alamar. Thank you so much. Let me add a little tombstone for you. Guys, we have to bury Alamar. Here we go. A cute little tombstone just for you, Alamar. There you go. Thank you so much, Alamar. May you rest in pieces. Alamar! Oh my gosh!
11 months sub is not enough to express how much you have inspired me to get back into art. Much love, Nekka.
Oh, Alamar, thank you so much. Really appreciate your resub, and thank you so much for the biddies and everything. Guys, please go give Alamar a follow. Thank you so much, Alamar. I hope you enjoy your final resting place in my little cemeterarium. You have a little screenshot now? You do? Did you share it with us yet? You love the rips in the sails. Well, it is a ship on fire, so, you know. Taught Wigs, thank you for the follow. Welcome, little corpse. Of course, you feel very special. Thank you, Elma. Have you worked on any new pieces recently? Guys, we have a clip. Oh my goodness. This is what Sarah was working on her stream, guys. It's freaking Gandalf. And look how awesome he is. That is so beautiful. I think this is one of my favorite pieces he ever done. I love the little highlight on his hair. The lighting in this is so good. So beautiful. Oh my goodness. Look at that, guys. She's a straight killer. Yeah. Simply incredible. You can literally hear the Lord of the Rings soundtrack in your head. I know, right? I know. White highlights on point. It's so good. Even the little crinkles in his face as well. That beard, look at the different colors in that beard, guys. And the hair as well. It's so stunning. Oh my goodness. That is so stunning. We still have a bit to go, but it's getting there. It definitely is. Last time I saw it, I think it was still in grayscale. So yeah, it's definitely come a long way. You have to put his pipe in eventually. Oh yeah. Are you like a little bit worried about adding it in? You're very welcome. It's beautiful. Guys, please go and give Sarah a follow. What's up with Streamlabs? That is freaking awesome. Do you sell prints of your work, Sarah? I tried to type Sir McKellen with a full stop. It wasn't a link, promise. Oh my gosh, Streamlabs. You just think everything's a freaking link. It's not a link. It's not a link and it's all okay. I'm all over these transitions. A true professional. Oh, Sandra B, thank you. I'm glad you think that. Put a lot of effort into everything, so I'm glad I finally have my stream stuff at a point where I don't have to worry about things too much, you know? Like, everything's just working on its own and it's fairly easy to manage. It looks like Streamlabs considered it to be a link with a dot in between. Yeah. You're looking to get some prints done. Just have to figure out with your available stuff. How with your available stuff? Yeah. Do you have a printer at home? Did order a budget printer to see how it goes? Which one did you get, Sarah? I feel like when it comes to at-home printers and you're actually trying to make art prints, pretty much none except the more high-end stuff is worth it, honestly. Like, I used to have a printer and I reckon it was like $300 or $400 and it was trash, let me just tell you. Not only did I struggle getting prints done because it would just jam all the time, the prints all came out very streaky and it just wasn't something that I could sell at all, so I ended up needing to get it done elsewhere. So ultimately, I saved up for an expensive printer eventually, and that's the only thing. I'm not even happy when I get my stuff printed elsewhere. Like, there would be so many times when I would get it professionally printed and the colors would be off, or there would literally be streaks in my work and I wasn't happy. So the only printer I've ever been happy with is the Canon, oops, wrong keyboard guys, wrong keyboard. Canon ProGraph 1000. That's the only printer I've ever been satisfied with. You know how much time it takes? Yeah, you need to put more effort in. With the stream stuff, yeah, it's definitely time consuming, definitely is. But you know what? At the end of the day, you don't need that kind of stuff. Like, what really matters on Twitch is just, you know, talking, having a good community, jokes and fun and everything else. The transitions are like a cherry on top, you know what? I am super focused on quality. Yeah, I guess so, Mr. Giddy Kitty. I'm just like I remember going to get my stuff printed professionally and then they would give it to me and I would argue with them every time. So to save my sanity and their sanity, I was just like, okay, I need to handle printing myself because I clearly cannot trust other people to do it for me. This was recommended for artists, but you will see might have to save up for a better one. Oh, is it like A4 only? I think you can get away with cheaper if you don't have to do A3s. You hate paying for stuff if it isn't right. I agree, yes. So whenever artists ask me, you know, whether this printer or that printer will work for them, I tell them just don't bother trying, you know, because I know for a fact that pretty much most printers, they just don't print properly. So the expression one, actually, Sarah, is a really good one. Yeah, that one can work, but I think it's limited to A4. But yeah, I think you'll be happy with that one. You totally agree, you hated that they did with your ship painting print, so you'd rather do it yourself. Exactly, yeah. I feel like they don't understand that artists are very particular about color and things like that, and they just don't care. You know, they don't care how it comes out. And it's not just a matter of them not caring, it's also a matter of, you know, when you see things on the computer, sometimes you have to do a couple of chest prints for it to come out properly. Like usually when I send a new print or try to create a new print, I always do like 2 or 3 different prints to try and get the colors correctly and the contrast correctly, because you can't just get it right the first time. So, you know, it's not always their fault either. Sometimes it's just a matter of, well, you need to do a couple of test prints. And printing is not straightforward. It's not really that straightforward. Buy the best, it's always cheaper. I agree, Mr. Giddy Kitty. There are some things you can't take shortcuts on. Some things. So, sadly, you have to pay the full price, you know. But Sarah, I think you're going to be happy with the expression one. For an A4 printer, that one's pretty good. I just couldn't get it because I needed A3, and all the A3 printers I could get were trash, so it really sucked. It really sucked. But yeah, one day that crappy printer of mine just decided it had its last day, and I was quite frankly not very sad about it. So I ordered this new printer that I've now had for, I think, 4 or 5 years, I'm pretty sure. So never looked back. It's really awesome. It was a huge investment at the time, and it's like an ongoing investment as well, because the ink isn't cheap, but I know that every print I sent out actually looked its best, you know. Hello, Rodrigo, how are you? The printer gave up. Yeah, it just wouldn't start one day, like it just wouldn't start up. Pretty weird, but I did not mind. I was like, okay, well, it is now time for a new printer and I don't care. Do I ever give my drawings a name? Pretty much all of them I do, Giraffe. But this one was created by my Patron, so I don't really have a name for it just yet. And since it's like sort of a joined idea from a couple of different things, you know, a couple of different Patron ideas, I don't know if I'll name this one. You're a little sad today, but there are ups and downs of life. End of year, sometimes you feel a little bad. Yeah, I think everyone sort of reflects, you know, for different reasons, but at least, you know, everyone has in common that everyone reflects on the new year and what they've already done in the past year. So I don't think you're alone in that. You know, everyone tries to figure out, have they been successful that year and are they happy with their progress and stuff. So it's easy to regret things, you know, very easy to regret things, but it can be hard to see the positive sides of what you have accomplished and also the growth you've had that year as well. Like, everyone has growth, whether it was like an emotional growth you had that year, whether you made like a productive leap, you overcame laziness, you got up earlier that year, doesn't matter. You had growth some way or another. It's been a tough few years for all, so don't be too harsh on yourselves. Exactly. So many emotional things have happened. It's part of the year that makes us realize how alone we are. That's true. For a lot of people, that's very true, yeah. Good or bad, the season tends to bring people together as we reflect upon our choices during the year and plan and hope for the next one. Yeah, exactly. We can only do our best, you know? Our best is all that's required of us. So as long as you've given it your best, or you plan to give it your best, it's all that matters, you know. Because life's hard, and it's recently been even harder with everything going on, so there's a lot to process. A whole lot to process. You like to remember how simple things would make you excited around Christmas as a child, so as an adult, you'll find even one thing to be excited about, even if it's being able to eat your favorite chocolate. That's a great idea, yeah, because the little things matter, you know, and when things get hard, you don't realize how much you appreciate those little things. Always one small thing to keep the spark of hope alive and build up the energy to face the future. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What is like one thing you guys look forward to? One happy thing you guys look forward to every Christmas? Has to be one thing. For me, one of the highlights, I think, is putting up the Christmas tree with Zazu. He is adorable. He's so cute whenever we want to put up the Christmas tree, so I really look forward to that. He makes me smile, so I think Zazu is like a big highlight for me. Zazu is in from The Lion King, has a lovely bunch of coconuts. Zazu's my pet parrot. You like liquor with eggnog every Christmas? I've never tasted eggnog before. Never. It has to be the food. Looks like Dark Pearl Dragon ship from Dragon City, yeah? I'm good, Asma. I'm really good. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Did I just say I've never tasted eggnog? Yeah, I never tasted eggnog before. I look amazing with this lipstick. Thank you, Fryo. You're not doing great? I'm sorry to hear that. Really sorry to hear that. You're heading off 7 a.m. here in the UK. My art is looking great. Have an amazing week. Thank you so much. Giraffe, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. You highly encouraged me to try eggnog, me and Dover. What? You haven't tasted it either, Dover. I thought it's like an American thing, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's like huge in America. Yeah, I don't think I've tasted it before. I have no idea what it would taste like. Time to render up all this wood, guys. So much wood to render. Faithful Princess, hello, how are you doing? After work, you took your next class and you were walking back to that section to go home, and Faith did come to collect. And you both slipped and fell. On what? How'd you fall? That really sucks. I think I'm gonna start using the blender. I need to get some of this ship darker. Doing good. Passed your flight exam yesterday, which means you are now done with finals. Awesome! Congratulations. Now you can fly all of us around. Yeah, the kitty is so cute. That's not what you're mad at. He fell first it of panic. He grabbed you, chasing you to fell facing him and had an accidental kiss. I'm so confused. I have no idea what happened. Wait, you were at school and your friend in the hallway in one section just mopped and it was slippery. Your friend said, imagine if we slipped, and you just simply ignored him. But after you passed through that, you knew that he just jinxed you both. I see, so you accidentally kissed your friend and you didn't mean to. That's a little bit awkward. A little bit awkward. Hey, it's okay. Happens to everyone. I'm gonna add some water splashes. Couple of water splashes. Asma, thank you! Happens to everyone. Think so. Everyone has an awkward moment like that. Can't quite fly other people yet. It was a huge confidence booster though, because apparently you flew so well, the examiner didn't even have you finish the test before she passed you. Wow, that is awesome, Space Dog. Really awesome. So, do you need to have additional classes before you can fly other people? Sometimes you feel Lady Luck is listening. True. You never know. You never know. You're loving the pirate ship? Thank you. This is my patron piece, so all my patrons have suggested a different element in this drawing. So it's a lot of fun. Alright, so I need to do this section of the ship as well. And I'm gonna make it a beautiful like wood grain. Hello, Yugimi. How are you doing? Rest of our vampire party is doing pretty awesome right now. This was just like a midterm exam, essentially. You still have another 6 months of training. So how long altogether to get like a full license? Your martial arts in your PE, you missed the punching back and punched the wall. Oh dear, that must have hurt. Must have hurt punching the wall. A pretty intense adversary, if you ask me. There we go. Lots and lots of wood added, guys. So much wood. There we go. I think we're done, guys. I think we are done. On average, a pilot gets a license between 70 to 100 hours of flying. Flying hours, and you have 35 logged at the moment. Okay, makes sense. You're fine, you're a strong person, but you did cry today, just not today. It's okay, crying is fine, Asma. You know, crying is showing emotion is a brave thing to do. So you shouldn't feel bad for crying. It shows that you care and that you're human, you know? So don't ever feel bad. You're doing good? That's good to hear. Good to hear. You're looking forward to Christmas, Yukimi? You're at home now, well on your way home. You're walking for today, no need for the bus. You don't know, you just feel like walking. Well, fresh air, right? Fresh air. So guys, we have finished this one. We finished this one. My beautiful ship on fire with my pirate in his Hawaiian shirt. The freaking staff that I can't remember the name of. Trismegistus or something. I don't know. I forgot, guys. I forgot. Let's just say it's Dovah stuff. Let's just say that. Dovah stuff, guys. Dovah, thank you for the 100 droplets.
And so
really
they thought
appreciate
they
that.
defeated her by burning her ship. But she had one last trick up her sleeve, the Staff of Hermes Trismegistus. As her beloved skeleton parrot, perched on the burning sails, watches, the pirate queen Nekka the Nefarious begins to rewrite reality and decimate her enemies. They shouldn't have made her spill her tea. It was the final straw which incurred her wrath.
I love it! Dovah! Dovah, that's freaking amazing! I'm gonna share that on Patreon because that is so special. Thank you so much, Dovah. I love that. I freaking love that. That is so special. You and your captions. You are like the caption master, Dovah. We're looking forward to the new year. In Russia, Christmas is celebrated after New Year. Oh, really? I never knew that. That is so interesting. But yeah, guys, look at that. We made it. We made the whole drawing, guys. I did not think I would finish in one day. I did go an hour over, but I also started late, so I'm actually pretty proud. Pretty darn proud that I finished in one day, guys. In one day. You love it? Thank you, Mr. Giddy Kitty, and thank you for your prompt suggestion. It's a very storybook pirate ship. Yeah, definitely is. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much for your raid again as well. So, guys, if you guys would like to take part in next month's illustration, go and check out my Patreon account. Basically, every month, each of my patrons get to suggest one character to add to the community drawing. So if you'd like to take part in that, go and check out my Patreon account. Great image? Definitely. Alright, so guys, I need to go make dinner. So we are done for today. Also, if you guys would like to receive a postcard from me, I share a postcard to my patrons every month. So if you guys would like to receive one of these every month, it's gonna be new designs, so they change all the time. But yeah, if you guys would like to get a postcard from me every month, check out my Patreon account as well. So it's time for us to find someone to read, guys. My work is so good, but looks like from a little kiddo. Well, thank you very much. Kids can be the best inspirational source, right? They definitely can. Let me see. Who is online? Who can we read, guys? Nagy's on, Sharp Balloons is on, Charles is on, Something Pretty is on, Rotworks is on, Taywood's on, Come Like Squid is also on. How about, I feel like we haven't raided Charles in a while. So how about we raid Charles, guys? What do you guys reckon? Let's raid Charles. All aboard for raiding Charles. Alright, guys, Charles is an amazing artist. He does super cool psychedelic kind of illustrations. He redefines what psychedelic means. Like, he brings dream worlds to life, guys. That's the kind of stuff he does. So, please copy and paste the raid call that Dovah's going to share with you guys in the chat. And we will go say hello to Charles. I might be streaming tomorrow. If I do, it's going to be a Patron stream. So if you guys don't catch it live, the VOD will not save. But I will make an announcement tomorrow if I do stream tomorrow. Let us go, guys. Let us go.